everyone, this is Eva Benmeleh. Today I want to give a shout out to all of the black sheep of the family. Many of you are the ones who come to therapy because you feel ostracized, confused, misunderstood, and marginalized by the people who should accept you, love you unconditionally, and be there to support you all along the way. Children need this. Adults, not so much. We have a little bit of leeway for how do we handle it when we are the black sheep of the family. But parents, I want you to understand, and family members, when you call someone the black sheep, if you look it up, what that means is that they are a disgrace to your family. I just thought it meant that you were different, but the word really means disgrace, or the phrase really means a disgrace to the family. And if you, the parent, have the audacity to call your child a disgrace because they have a different way of looking at life, because they may not be as neat as you are, or because they may be, having different religious views or political views or health views, and all of that means that they're a disgrace to you, then I behoove of you, I implore you, I beg of you to really check in with yourself, to understand what does it mean to be accepting of your child for who they really are, and what does it mean for you to be able to state that someone that is a part of your family, whether biologically, adopted, etc., still a part of your family, could be so terrible that they are a disgrace. And I know I'm sounding a little harsh, actually a lot harsh, but it's on us, the parents, to do right by our children, not them to do right by us, because we have to be the ones to set the stage and to be the role models for our children. And if by whatever the reasons that they are, our children turn out to be different than who we expected or wanted them to be, it's not on them to conform to what we want, to the fantasy. It's on us to have an open mind to understand what's happening here, what's going on. How can I best support my child to deal with the world and what's coming for them? This is a huge process for parents. I'm not going to deny that. For better or for worse. It's a huge and long journey. But it's a lot easier if you can at least begin to wrap around the fact that your child is not the black sheep because they're choosing to be. But maybe they're different because that's who they are. So you can choose the journey of fighting your child day in and out and trying to mold them into what you expect them to be, or you can learn to accept them for who they are. As adults, it's different because we have this little inner child of ours that is craving the acceptance from our parents or family. And many of us feel ashamed because we're different. And many of us feel like there's something that's wrong with us because we're different. And what is wrong with being different? What is wrong with having an open mind, with seeing things in your way, from your perspective? Just because a family grows up together in the same household does not mean that each and every one of them is going to believe the same things for the rest of their lives. Because as parents, we are one type of parent to one child and another type of parent to another. It's inevitable. It's different times of our life. It's different birth order. It's different circumstances. It's a different child. As adults, we have a greater choice. We can continue to wait for the acceptance and approval of our family, or we can begin to hone in what that looks like for ourselves. What does it mean to accept yourself for who you are? What does it mean to really question yourself? Am I doing this to get a rise out of them? Am I doing this because I'm supposed to be a disgrace? Or am I doing this because it really feeds my soul? And the answer to those questions are so unique to each and every one of us that no one can necessarily tell you what it is and what it's not. So I leave you with that. The black sheep, the white sheep, whatever. Do we really need to call each other disgrace? Or can we learn to figure out how we can live with the differences? And if we can to live with the differences, then can we learn to live with the fact that sometimes we can very much love our family, but not necessarily like them all the time? Take care. I hope you do well, and I'll speak with you soon.